to the pocket. Richie was a little bit everywhere, and this is a ball he hasn't really used all week on the fresh, so we'll see how this works out for him.
All right, so Richie Teece getting us underway with a 4-pin. Players from England on our show today, along with Stu Williams.
He's half English. He's half Phoenix resident and half English.
Put on a heck of a show for the fans. Front 11 for 297. Ended up finishing second, losing in the championship match. Comes up a little light.
Pretty far right, around 7, and then migrated into inside of 15. So this match, the way that this should play out tonight,
sometimes they leave one or two of these things on the lane and how they convert them. During this week, when Anderson and Richie Teece hit the pocket, the same
than Andrews, but because Andrews' spare percentage is higher, that's why he was the number 4 seed versus the number 5 seed.
Absolutely.
Richie. With a strike.
Angle through the front part of the lane to create hold. If they try to go too straight through the front part of the lane, the middle lane, they're going to find a little overrun now. So Richie with a great start, though, spare double.
Anderson now in the third frame. It's a double year at this point, but a win tonight would make it awfully difficult for anybody else to get past him in that for that honor. But it is voted on, so already you can't count out Matt O'Grady, Tom Smallwood, 2 majors in one season makes it a really compelling argument for Player of the Year. As Richie
made a name for himself out here in the PBA Tour, and a lot of respect from the guys out here.
Yeah, he won the Shark Open last year. Let's see if he can give us run at this split end over end, and he just misses it.
But he is making a statement for all the people out there who didn't pick him, and he's having one heck of a statement this year.
Here's Richie Teece in the 5th frame, but a much better shot there.
Last year, in February happened. It really gave him something to shoot at this year, and he's really trying to prove everyone wrong. And whether he deserved to get picked or not, outside there. 5.
To some of the players still left in the crowd, not surprising, a lot of the U.S. players thinking Anderson can run the ladder, and a lot of the European players.
But things have tightened up just a little bit here. Andrew, 6th frame.
Great shot there.
Nice looking strike. I think it's going to be a pretty tough task, but you can't do it if you don't get here. So.
Absolutely. He gave himself a chance by getting here, and he didn't think he had a chance to sit this morning when he got done.
Percent is his strike percentage, thanks to Lane Talk for those stats. 33% for spares, and he leaves a split 5.8. Find a way to get lined up on that right lane. He's done pretty good here on this left lane. Last couple of times have been strikes, but this one comes up light.
That's the second one this game, so a little higher than normal, and see if he can convert this. Looks good.
And just does not get it
there in the 5th. Easy rebound here and make a better execution. That was way better off his hand.
A little bit high on that one. Leaves the 4-pin.
Hook, and that's what he did to win the Masters. So saying he wins this match, and he might. As he gets closer to the end, hold, they had no hook to the right. And when these guys start to the right like this, and they shape the pattern up the correct way, it gives you something to throw at once you move in. And these 5 players tonight did a good job breaking them up on the out.
23 pin if he can lead, if he can convert it, and he does. Lane have gone high for Richie Teece. Let's see if he makes an adjustment here to get in the pocket.
A little more room there.
So he comes up a little light this time and leaves the...
Force Andrew to step up and just keep it on the lane. Get some marks.
So a critical spare there. He makes it.
Must-strike situation.
And he came up light on this lane last time and left a 2-4-10.
Oh, goodness.
And he crosses over for the Brooklyn. So the big shot here for Andrew.
Looks good.
And he peers it for the scoreboard. Got a little peek just to make sure. But he does need a mark here with count. A strike, and he advances. Comes up light, leaves the 2-8.
Stepping up the 10th frame, you just want a chance.
So here it is. Andrew Anderson needs this spare conversion, and he covers it up. Critical shot of this match so far is right here. Andrew Anderson needs at least 8. And he gets 10. So we didn't expect big scores, especially early on. But 202 to advance, you got to feel pretty good that
the next match.
So Richie Teece just finishing things up here to the finals.
Unbelievable. I was at dinner watching on Flow Bowling, and just those two 8-pins just doing that. But great event for Richie.
Yeah, final score 202-178.